the daily question.
Yesterday we asked, should Governor Lou Leon Guerrero address the public or hold a press conference? Do you guys remember when the last press conference was? Because I was looking at the archives.
Do we have that clip?
Do we?
I don't. I didn't get it.
But
let me give
was
this
it
to you.
was it 6 months ago?
No, it was not 6 months ago.
It was when?
It was.
Just a few weeks ago.
There was one that was.
Because I was looking at the archives, I just couldn't find the last one. But
yeah, well, we're supposed to be the main rememberers around here, but I'm just gonna say that really shows something. If we can't even remember the last time our governor came out, and I just don't get it. I don't get it. Like, you know, people want to, no matter what's going on out here, no matter what you think, what people think about how you're responding to this or not responding to this coronavirus thing, they still want to hear from the governor.
Yeah, so we asked across all of our platforms on our Instagram story. We got a few hundred responses, 71% saying yes, they'd like either a public address or a press conference, 29% no, 29% saying no, and then just to break it down for you for the exact numbers, on our Instagram poll, 289 people voted for yes, they'd like to hear something public and live, 120 saying no. Jumping into our Instagram comments, we have one commenter here writing, first of all, she barely lets the public know anything that's really important, so we have to learn it from you guys, commenting to us, KOAM. As for the press conference, she's probably going to make a vague speech that won't do any good for us, this commenter says. Either way, she's going to do what she wants to do at her own pace. Again, a viewer submitted comment there. More comments on our Instagram. This commenter saying, she should do both. Why ask? Can't you see deaths are going up? And that, I guess that's a nervous emoji reaction there.
Which one's that? Let me see the nervous emoji. Oh, is that the gritting teeth one?
Yes,
right.
Yeah. Veronica jumping over to our Facebook platform, writing, no, she's handling it accordingly. And besides, the hospitalization numbers are going down as expected, and more people are getting vaccinated, at which we're at 80% fully. So Veronica here saying she would not, I guess, have a preference whether or not there'd be a public response. Marilyn, one of our top fans, commenting, what the governor should do is speak live instead of those pre-recorded YouTube and Facebook videos and posts they put up when most everyone is going to sleep. She owes the people of Guam that much before her term is up. That comment we found on Facebook. Again, yesterday's daily question was, should Governor Lou Leon Guerrero address the public or hold a press conference? A vast majority of the responses would like to see that.
It's pretty interesting to me because we saw the press conferences more frequently during the first round of the pandemic, and you would think with everything that's going on now that, you know, people are just not getting used to this, that we would see the kind of the same or maybe even an increase in opportunities because these press conferences, they're not only an opportunity for the governor to, and the lieutenant governor and her, you know, people to give their message out to the people in a way where it actually reaches a large audience because their media partners carry these press conferences, right? And
Chris, do you remember that national report that was released last year from the U.S. Press Freedom Tracker that ranked Guam and the NMI as red pretty much across the board in terms of information?
Right.
It'll be interesting to see that update. I'm not sure if folks over there are doing that, but and that actually caught, then Governor Ralph Torres and the CNMI started doing daily press conferences.
Correct.
And
As
then now those are weekly, obviously, because adjusting to the pace of all things. But and so those weekly press conferences that we cover on KUAM every week are Fridays at 8 a.m. And so we get a weekly update at the very least.
Yeah, don't turn it into, in the CNMI we get a weekly update from our governor.
No, I mean
it is what it is.
Yeah,
totally. But you would think that in the CNMI, you guys don't have COVID. You hear from your governor every week. Here in Guam, we're raining down COVID. Can't even keep track of how many people are dying from it. But we don't hear anything. And like I was saying, it's not just an opportunity for the governor, lieutenant governor to address the people. More importantly, it's an opportunity for the media to ask the questions that people want to know about because there's just so many questions that people have. And we just don't have that opportunity. And I want to say the last press conference, the one before that, they've traditionally always offered media outlets a couple reporters. So, for example, KUAM, we have, someone from the Link, and then, but the last press conference they had, they limited it to one reporter each.
Yeah, and on Fridays, the format, Senior Governor Ralph Torres usually comes just for the first 10 minutes and then tosses it on to the COVID-19 task force.
Yeah.
So that's the type of access we're able to have every week.
Oh, well, okay, thanks.
I'm just letting you know what's happening, Chris. Just what's going on?
I mean, I don't know. Is that what we got to do? We got to tell the governor, hey, in the CNMI, they talk to the people every week. What are you doing?
Well,
what are
we're
you
just
doing?
trying to provide the best information across the region.
And the context, too.
Right.
It's very important. Context is so important. Well, thank you, Tomas.
Thank you so much. And we'll have our daily question at 10, and then if you miss it, you can catch it on prime time.
Do you have anything on Behind the Front Line?
Yes, tonight we're going to be hearing more from Dr. C, who was in our Part 5 segment last night. Dr. C has a lot more to share in terms of, I think in tonight's segment, we're going to learn a lot more about what they would have liked to have known before this third wave happened. I think we talk a lot about this being busier for them, and so Dr. C provides some insight on what he wished he knew coming into this.
All right, so look out for that. It's Behind the Front Line. Great series, Tomas. I know it's getting a lot of play with people who are behind the front line.
Yeah, so we'll have more on that tonight and tomorrow.
I've been seeing on Twitter that actually some physicians have reached out to you and they're thanking you for doing that series too.
Yeah, I mean, it's part of what we're all doing here, and just gonna wrap it up on Friday.
We did have some comments.
A big point of view.
Tomas, relative to the daily question. My family writes, yes, the governor needs to address the people. We ask each other at home or on the round table, what is the plan? And it's not just COVID. I mean, I feel like we're entitled. I mean, talk about a true sense of entitlement. We are entitled to hear about what our governor is going to do with this money. We haven't heard it. I mean, it's really to the point of I don't even know what to say anymore, and I'm supposed to talk for a living. But yeah, there's no plan on this ARP. We don't hear anything. And so the comment again from my family, my life, yes, governor needs to address the people. Tammy says that's why we have UKUAM Link. You keep us posted always, and thank you for all you do to keep the community informed. She should, as governor. F. Glenn, press conferences should be held frequently to inform and educate. Tammy, Chris, she's being petty. Jonah Manahani, governor and lieutenant governor, has failed to lead from the front. Such a shame. A comment, then when KUA made a mistake the other day, the governor's office clapped back Nicolasi. So, yeah, basically people definitely want to hear from the governor. Thank you, Tomas.
Thank you.
Right on. Tomas Manglotnia. Let's take a break, guys. And we'll come back. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, we actually got this video here. So I wanted to play this video because it is from the second to last press conference that the governor held.